Hello everybody and welcome back to Theme Park Coastin, and today we are over here at Disneyland Paris for our day 3 vlog on the channel. As today we are back at the parks to complete so many rides and attractions for shows and even show you around the hotels. And as you can probably tell, my voice is starting to go after this amazing trip, but we're still back for even more, and there's still so many things that you haven't seen yet, Hugo, as well as Adam and Jane, who are joining us for today's vlog as well as trip. So are you guys excited?
Yeah, well, it's our third day in the park now. It's our last full day, which is kind of sad, but it's also exciting.
But we're only halfway through it. Right now we're halfway through the trip.
Yeah. So we've still got so much more left to do. I think we're still aching from yesterday. A lot of stuff done.
Lots done yesterday.
Tom's voice is going, my feet hurt. These guys are tired.
But we're still high in hopes, as we've got loads more to come. Right here now, it's like 8:25, so we're going to get for a nice early magic hours, complete some rides like Peter Pan, as well as many more rides over in the early hours. We'll give you some Tom tips, because my name's Tommy, my tips throughout the vlog, as well as just have an all-round great day, because there's some shows as well, which we weren't really doing the first few days, but now, obviously we decided to near the end, because your legs get tired, nothing beats sitting down on the bench and watching a show. But Adam and Jayden, you're back, and are you excited for some more magic over here at Disney?
Yes, I'm losing my voice.
Trying to come.
And I am still coughing in like every clip we film, because yes, I have still got a cold, and every time I breathe pretty much I cough.
Are you excited?
Yes, I'm very excited. I'm excited to get back on Tower of Terror and all the great rides, as well as Hyperspace.
Oh, no, that's not open unfortunately when we go. But it wasn't our last 2 vlogs. If you want to check that out, make sure you check that out up there. But Adam, are you excited?
Yeah, you know what, it's going to be so great to get back inside of course, the Disneyland Paris resort. You know what, it's been amazing this trip so far. And yeah, today you've got 2, again, both of the parks to go into. Of course, Disneyland Park and Walt Disney Studios Park. Unfortunately, as we said, Star Wars Hollywood Mountain is closed. However, you know what, there's still some pretty cool attractions open. I mean, of course, right now what I'm looking at, the Hollywood Tower of Terror.
Exactly. So yeah, with no further ado, let's go through security and head into our first park today, Disneyland Park. See you there. We have made it to Disneyland Park, and walking through the entrance, the question is though, is Mickey up on the balcony? And I think he might be. And here he is, yes, there he is, up there. There, oh. There he is, everyone's watching. We see him. Oh, yes, we're seeing him very soon. We have character breakfast today too. But oh, honestly guys, early magic hours here at the park are amazing. Everyone walking down, obviously doing a Peter Pan flight, and just enjoying the atmosphere, soaking it all in. I mean, look at this place, it's just incredible. All the vans and trams going down, I mean, oh, it's good to be back, isn't it?
It's good. It's always nice to be walking back down Main Street. It's only the Main Street soundtrack's not playing, but this is just good enough.
Yeah, I mean, it's the first emotion soundtrack, and a great soundtrack. Yeah, it's a a show that they use for it at the moment, but just taking this, guys. I mean, get yourself down to Disney. I mean, just this walk here alone, walking down here, and all the shots, all so well themed. I mean, like, it is absolutely
every
incredible.
shot has a meaning.
It really does, and I think it's that time, Disney USA, to start with our first Tom tip of the day. And for Tom tip number 1 of our day, that is to go to certain rides in Magic Kingdom. That sounds like cliche, but what you want to do is you want to head to such rides as Peter Pan's Flight and ride up first instead of the bigger ones like Big Thunder Mountain. Because lots of people assume on their trip that if you go to places like Big Thunder Mountain first, it'll be better because obviously longer in the day, it's busier queues, when in fact, we're normally on the shortest queues at the park, meaning that if you go down on a day, it'll be fine. But like Peter Pan Flight, due to its very slow input, it builds longer queues. So before you go to the park, before you do magic hours, have a little check out the queue times in the middle of the day to see what queues make the longest queue during the day, so you can absolutely maximise your trip at the park. And some Peter Pan Flight, it's not worth a 90-minute queue, is it? But no, you haven't done it yet. You haven't done it yet, so.
No, this is why we get it done now, really.
Yeah, get all these sort of like little ones, a book in the middle of the day done, walk on queues, absolutely perfect, over here at Disneyland Paris. So let's hope we can get and take off through London on Peter Pan Flight. Okay. run off into Neverland on an adventure like no other, and I've got to interview no one else but Uncle Oz. It's your favourite ride here, so how did you find it? It still is your best ride here.
Oh yes.
I've got to admit, I have to play against it, and I don't want to wait ever in like a 90-minute queue for it.
But it helps with the 10-second queue.
It was about how to lot, and actually it wasn't too bad. I mean, it's still like for me on like level with like Pinocchio, Snow White. So maybe a little bit better because you get to fly around, but it's not Pirates of the Caribbean that we just done there. But it still is absolutely awesome. And Hugo, first time on it, came with an open mind. How did you find it?
I actually enjoyed it. I thought it was nice. If you don't compare it to anything else, you can actually have a nice ride on it.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a lot of like indoor, well obviously a lot of people say it's an indoor ride. There's a lot of nice sort of dark scenes in there, but it's not something like you're a long time for. I mean, for the time that it was, it's good enough ride. But no, it was really good.
Yeah, I mean, like last night I was dead here, now it's dead. I mean, look at this. I mean, what was an adventure land like this is absolutely amazing. I mean, like, look around here. This is what Disney's all about. I mean, like, this theming. I love the quietness today. It's never normally this quiet.
Big fan of mountains. Apparently, 5 minutes.
Yes, it is, and that's where we go. Let's go now. But I know you know this map because this is basically the whole. Well, like especially like map. It's such a cool land. I mean, like, look at that. That's awesome. Oh, love it. And hopefully soon. Unfortunately, it's still closed today. I didn't know the truck over there. In fact, well, hopefully I'm going back up soon. But there is the tree. There's currently having a lot of refurbishment done towards it. So I hope that will open up soon. Adam, how do you not feel? You're not so fond about it, are you?
No, it was alright. I mean, last time it was much rougher. This time it was smooth, but I mean, it wasn't smooth. But I mean, you know, that's not a classic. That's just, I really don't know what that is, to be honest. And God knows how that gets 40-minute queues, because seriously, it's one of the worst dark rides I've ever been on. And in my opinion, if you've been down Chester One Adventures, I actually prefer Gruffalo than that. I literally nearly prefer anything to that dark ride. I don't know why, I just don't like it. It just seems it seems such a waste of space.
But no, and all that, you're saying me. But quickly, guys, we're going to show you the Kevin egg. If you stand here, there's a special little Easter egg, and you know Kevin from up that loved bird thing. You look from up here. I think it's here last time, wasn't it?
I think it's up here.
I swear it's not from here last time. I was even got some trees going. It's just over there. I know you can't see it, man. But yeah, it was definitely here last time. But I think those trees have grown since around here. Hey-oh, where's the other counting up? We'll show you that one later on. A little Easter egg later on in the video, so stay tuned. Right now, though, continue our day over here.
I think so there's a little gap up there. And you probably can't see
you can see it. You can jump into the main street. We'll have to have a look for it, okay? Because last time we found it from there, but obviously it was February, so all the trees are on the trees.
Little fudge, you can actually go and see it down on our Information USA as well. So
yeah,
that's a little.
you'll see on the trees where it gets hard, but some little hidden things at Disney, which is so awesome to go find, especially on a busy day. Right now, though, walk on queue, but-ish walk on queue. Big Thunder Mountain. Let's go. The wildest ride in the wilderness. It's time for Tom tip number 2, and Tom tip number 2 is to go through the left-hand queue, because you can choose at the start which you're going to, and as you can see, this is the left-hand queue compared to the right-hand queue, which is right next to us. I mean, literally, we can start from the stand and how much go in it, but it's optional. I mean, like, queue you on a queue, but look at it, look, everyone just follows the person in front, and it always ends up they go in the right-hand queue. So this queue here, you literally, there's all the crowds just walking straight through. I mean, it's just really, really odd. I mean, you literally can just walk down here, experience the queue line and miss all the time. I'll show you around, I'm going to bring you around it, it's just so ridiculous. I mean, look at this around here. I mean, we're starting to come in now because we started eating it, everyone just follows everyone else. But normally, the left-hand queue is normally the best hand queue, and you get ready to the park. So literally, look at this. You just now all of these people here, well, it feels like a fast one, like, there you go. That is the queue you get if you're just going to the left-hand queue. Crazy, right? Yeehaw! We have just completed the wildest ride in the wilderness, Big Thunder Mountain. And as we head around the fort, we're going to tell you what we thought of that one-of-a-kind ride. And to start with Adam, Big Thunder Mountain, what did you think of it?
I mean, wow, that is literally one of the best roller coasters here on the planet. I mean, we literally just got a back row, and honestly, that was incredible. Yeah, I mean, one of the best roller coasters ever.
It genuinely is. I mean, like, for a ride, from the moment you walk into this land, you see like what's wrong right now. This is not a cure for a ride, but it's better than half of anything in other Merlin parks. Just walking through that queue line, getting that ride, always really quick operations, and then the ride itself. I mean, It was literally cannot describe how good it is, and good views as well from out here. But yeah, I mean the world's quite hard. Hugo, what did you? We were sitting together, we're in the back as well. It's pretty intense in the back.
It's nice. I mean, it's definitely my favourite coaster here. I mean, as a whole experience, it's just amazing. Coming up over that lift hill into the sort of canyon bit, it's just amazing. And even like Frontierland's just got a lot to offer. Like even this little walk through that.
Oh right, exactly. Yeah. I was thinking around it because also you get a fantastic view of coffee like that. I mean, look at
There's
me.
so many little things you can do.
I know, all the little, like, even like horse hands over there, you go around here. I mean, the lands here is unreal, isn't it? I mean, you've got this is very similar to like the tree, which you can walk on as well. That's very similar to this. There's a little bit of interactivity, a bit of fun. Takes a bit of time of your day. I mean, like, was it open? No.
Is it usually open?
I don't know if it is. It's like a little jail cell. Oh. I didn't realise that was there last time. Oh, it's so cool, isn't it? I mean, oh, it's awesome. But Jane, what did you think of it? You're on the ride back.
Pardon?
What do you think of the kind of
Oh yeah, it was really good. The amount of airtime you get is phenomenal. Really great. Yeah, the theme is also incredible.
Yeah, I do agree with you. It is absolutely incredible. But now it is time to go back down because we've got character breakfast and we're just going to get inside of it. As we do eat, all you can eat buffet with the characters in the Plaza Gardens. Yum yum. Let's go to have some breakfast and we'll give Hugo's food review when we get out.
Just for breakfast. Oh, it's just for breakfast.
Oh, I do feel full after that. Back out of breakfast back there is amazing. I mean, anyone who's heading to a park and has never been before, only ever been before and done it before, you've got to have a character breakfast at least once. It's not cheap. It costs like 40 euros per person to get in, but the quality of food is outstanding. That bacon, never had bacon like it.
Yeah, that was the best bacon I've ever had.
There was so much great quantity of food there. There were so many different types of items, and the characters. We met, who did we meet again? We met Rabbit from Winnie the Pooh.
Yeah.
We also who else met? Tigger. Yeah.
Mr.
Smee, Captain Hook, as well as Pinocchio.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to lie, but that was
what?
Pinocchio.
Oh.
That was amazing. I mean,
that was something special.
it really was. That's how Disney magic you pay for. I mean, like, it's just a meal, and if you're going in there to sort of like a dining restaurant or a cabaret, it's obviously up to your preference. But I think it's nice as well, because also it does avoid you having to wait hours in queue lines to meet characters and stuff, and all kinds of tables, get autographs, and all that jazz. But Jayden, we don't think you've done one since you were really, really young. So how did you find a character breakfast?
I found it really good. I think that they could have at least sprung out the main characters.
Yeah. So what often happens in character breakfast is it all depends on where you have it. So especially in Disney World more than here, there's only one option here. But in Disney World, what they do is if you're in like the English Pavilion, they bring out English characters. If you're in Cabin Mickey, they bring out the whole Mickey and Mickey Clubhouse gang. And that is so make sure if you're booking it, here for example, if you're going to do Cafe Mickey, which opens soon, you got Mickey and stuff, whereas if you go there, you get with British characters, like you got all the British ones sort of thing. And it's same old, like different characters and stuff throughout. So depending on where you go, different characters, some of them as well, and somewhere like the Riviera, which you do character breakfast in Disney World, which you might be heading to, where they're all more artistic characters to match the theme of where you are, which is quite cool. But we are now going to go on some rides that we haven't actually done. Oh, only we do look at construction going on there. But we're now going to head on some rides that we haven't actually done this visit yet. And it's over in Fairy Tale Land. Now, these are not the biggest and craziest rides in the world, but it's still a coaster creds. As well as the nice little boy rides.
I've already done it, so
yeah, well,
for me, but for you guys.
Here's another one. As well as it allows us to get down.
The last roller coaster he has to do.
It is, yeah, we've done all coasters for this.
Well, soon be the Iron Man ride.
Yeah, Iron Man opening on the 20th of July. And hopefully we'll be coming down, probably not on the opening, but we might be heading down over like August time to then complete that, because that'd be quite awesome as well. But here we now go into Fairy Tale Land to complete a fairy storybook, fairy tale, whatever I think it is. I'll tell you the name later on, as well as Casey Jr. Choo choo. Off we go! Here we go, come on! Let's bring the song on! No! Oh, right back in the cage! Come round the track, gaze to tune. No, it's not. I don't know the words. Air time. Whoa! Come on, Jayden. Jayden, go. Very good. And here is the queue for Peter Pan's flight. That's why we go early, because look at it now, Big Thunder Mountain is like half an hour. That is easily an hour and a half tops. Now what it sounds.
Yeah, I mean the operations are so slow on that.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I'm so happy we've done it at the start. To be fair, I wouldn't have even done it this trip, but I mean, you know, if you have to do it, you have to do it. So.
But what we have just done is Casey Jr. and it's probably the weakest coaster at the park, but it's still really good fun.
Though. I mean, also as well, it's a really rare coaster. Like, a lot of people don't know that it's actually built by Vekoma, which if you don't know, is a roller coaster manufacturer. And a lot of people think it's built by Matt Rise. It's not. It's actually by Vekoma, and that's the only one in the world. So it's actually a pretty rare roller coaster. You know what? The onboard audio is good. The theme is pretty good, and you know what? The coaster itself is fun. I mean, it's something to shout about, but you know, it's a Disney attraction. So
it's okay. I mean, it's nice when you only have one train on because you get to 2 laps. When it's busy, it's like on a second train, so you get less laps. However, it is, as you can probably tell, reasonably busy today, and so just before we do go and watch the Lion King show in around half an hour time, we are going to have a quick explore around Adventureland because this land is one of a kind, and we have to show you go around. I mean, like
it's literally probably my favourite area, like ever.
Yeah, but yeah, it's definitely. If you look over here, it's awesome. So we're gonna take a little explore around this area, show you some bits around. The one and only. Oh, I'm fast car. We need a long queue today. The one and only Adventureland. Jeez, busy today. Oh, here we enter into the Skull Rock. Well, I hope you enjoyed the clips over Adventureland, but we then decided when looking that we should probably jump in the queue as today is extremely busy, and we think it's probably best to jump in this queue for the show right now to make sure we can guarantee get a seat. But Adventureland is honestly such a great land at the park, and I know you guys agree with me. It's amazing, isn't it?
It's lovely. It's very good feeling.
It has got a memory. Just like what we like everywhere here, it is amazing, and Frontierland is definitely a close second for me over at the park. Of course, we're going to man over there as a player. I didn't even notice. I mean, last time I didn't go on this Titan.
Best at night.
Yeah, if this is the band's best at night, then it's probably Tomorrowland. But we'll see again tonight. We'll take a lot more slow tonight than we did last night. However, right now, as I said earlier, we are now in the queue line for the Lion King show, which this is your first proper show at Disney. I mean,
I know, I'm looking forward to it. I mean, the most shows I've seen, it's ended the parade after character breakfast, which was really good, and then the illuminations and the
yeah, we're going to watch the full parade tomorrow and watch the main one tonight, which is the Festival of Fantasy. But then this one here is the big stage show at the moment at the park. They always switch between them, but last time I did have a bad experience. We get kicked in the back.
I mean, yeah, it wasn't fun last time. I literally was getting kicked in the back. I mean, that wasn't fun. But you know what? I'm going to give it another chance. I mean, I'm not the biggest fan of shows. Like, they're some of my least favourite things at theme parks. So you know what? I mean, I'll give it another chance. You know, but you can never base anything off one go. So.
Well, at least now we're getting in the queue line. I know we always enter in the queue. You know you're still part of it, and then we're going to head on to the ride. The show itself.
when the heat of the world can be turned away. So he's trying, but I can't decide. We're both here, the king I need, the king I'm inside.
That show was totally raw-tastic.
Fourth time I've done it.
I know what I feel. I just keep saying the same words. That was really, really great. That show was literally, in my opinion, pretty much like the top that you can get at Disney. Yeah, it wasn't. I don't know who's down there, but yeah, that was amazing. I mean, like we had to wait like half an hour to get in. We got in, but what you got out of it, always acrobatics, the performances. I'm no show like Gandhi or something, but I do enjoy a little show at park once in a while, and that really was a fantastic show. Nevertheless, we were on stage at a very, very busy time, and therefore watching shows is great, isn't it?
Yeah, that Lion King show I think was really good. I mean, when we say show, it was just like all the songs in the Lion King. But it is really good. I mean, it was really well done. There was nice props and stuff. It's a nice show to watch, especially on a hot day like this. I mean, obviously, when you come here, sometimes you want to do the rides, but if you want to see some of the proper shows that Disney has to offer, that's a really good one.
Yeah, and I mean, as well, as far as parks go, a quick Tom tip from me is that if you are going to the park, do not go, it's Monday, so it's probably going to be quieter, because we thought our whole trip that today and tomorrow is going to be quite today, Monday and Tuesday. However, half the rides are absolutely packed, and like, and I mean, it's like really weird how Monday and Tuesday is a lot more busy than it was yesterday and the day before. So luckily, we managed to do all the rides we wanted to do beforehand. But if you started spacing them out, you want to chill Saturday, Sunday, because of Monday and Tuesday, then today you'd be like, well, I need to start rushing now, but all the queues are like hours long. So just be aware of that when you are going. Don't assume stuff, because at Disney, if you assume it, well, hundreds of people will also assume it too. However, do not worry, we're still continuing that over here, but instead, right now, we're heading over towards the studio park. So first of all, there's a shot there. First of all, pick up HUGO and JAYDEN's family's annual passes, and then the second shot over there is Mickey Magician for a few more rides and attractions. So let's get out of the exit right now and head towards Disney's second gated park. Here we are inside Walt Disney Studios, and again, big computer music in the background playing Harry Potter, but hey ho, it's a Disney park, Universal music, I don't really know. However, I've got to say that before we did come here, we did actually look at upgrading annual passes. Now currently, me, Adam, my dad have got annual passes, but HUGO and Jade's family do not. So we decided to wait the queue. Now, that queue line was around, and on half an hour, 40 minutes, when there's like 5 people there, that's fine. But when we got to the front, and apparently, this is quite useful for anyone who's going to get hotel tickets, you can't upgrade from a hotel ticket to an annual pass. Instead, you can only upgrade from a day ticket to an annual pass, meaning that they couldn't upgrade again. I don't get why, I don't know why they can't. I know it's obviously not going to be like upgrade for the whole thing, but they could have just said an equivalent of a hotel day is equivalent of like 100 quid or something. I don't know, but that was really, really odd, because we literally waited for ages and we just wanted to upgrade, wanted to spend more money, and it just didn't let us. But hey ho, I mean, it happens, and we still love this place, but that tickled my timbers a little bit. Nevertheless, we still have to continue our day, carry on to our next show, which is going to be Mickey and the Magician. And this is actually, in my opinion, a lot nicer to sit at than the last one, because it has seats, and like have benches. You actually get a full cinema seat, sit down and enjoy it. So what we're going to do now, well, just get over the fact that we can't buy passes, we're going to go to the show, sit down and enjoy Mickey and the Magician. Well, knowing our luck, the show has been cancelled. However, it was cancelled due to a medical issue because someone fainted in there. But the show is now off, which means we didn't get a chance to watch it. We could have filmed it anyway, actually, but we did not get a chance to watch it, unfortunately. However, we are continuing our day now by heading into the shop, as we decided it's always time for a day, which means it's time to leave and look around the hotels before returning for the last part, as part of our break during the day. But not yet, as we actually showed you inside of the shops at Studio Park. So we're walking around here. You see a lot more like the movie merch. So in the other part you have more theme park merch. Well, here you see more movies. You see the movies up here. It's a really cool shop, in fact. Over here at Studio One. However, there's not just one. There's also some outside as well, around the front. Then you've also got some at Tower of Terror, and lots of merch surrounding it. But you can still get some pretty film-inspired merch all around this park. So, anything you're liking, Adam?
Yeah, I mean, it's quite a nice shop. I mean, in general, like, I mean, it's got quite a lot in, and you know, I don't really know what the Studio's part main shop is, because
yeah, it's all
one out there, but then
probably this one
could be counted as the main one. I don't know.
I imagine it'd be
this is sort of like, I would say this is sort of like the Emporium,
yeah,
Main Street USA, and the other part, of course, Disneyland Park, because essentially this is like their Main Street USA. So yeah.
Exactly, yeah, it's like the whole strip down here is like it, and you've got lots of t-shirts, mugs, models, and the list goes on at this park, including the new for 2022 Avengers Campus, which
And like,
is
this only came
based
out,
on-
I think on Saturday this came out, so it was literally...
Yeah, it's quite cool. That's how I like that up there. So yeah, hopefully we'll show them there very, very shortly.
Yeah, Uncle's like, I think July 20th, so...
Yeah, it does open actually. So we've always actually opened a little bit sooner, in fact. But at the same time, it's still good to have it opening up and for us to experience it in the short future. And I'm really looking forward to it because it does look really awesome.
That was nice.
1 hour and 20 minutes spent in the studio park. We bought a t-shirt. Yeah.
It's gone really well.
We didn't do it all. It was a very nice t-shirt, actually, very nice t-shirt.
You got to think about the good parts.
Yeah, we never put this aside. I mean, like, personally, I'm hoping just to walk around, but at the same time, it is just a t-shirt you brought, and it is not our fault, or even the park's fault, that the park, I mean, the show did stop, because medical issue, business there will be delayed at the start, and then obviously it got too bad, so we had to close the show, unfortunately. But nevertheless, it's still going to be a good day. We've still got half a day left. We've still done a lot this morning, including the character breakfast and stuff like that. But we always say in the middle of the day, it's best to come out and take a breathe because it's like a 20-hour day, not 20-hour day. I'll say that. It's still like a good, like, 15-hour day or something at the park. And you don't want to spend 15 hours in the park itself because it's busy. Especially down on today, it's very, very busy. So what you want to do in the middle of the day is get out, enjoy whether you're going to go swimming in the pool like we did yesterday, or you're going to go in the hotel something today, or you're going to get coffee or whatever. In the middle of the day time to get out of the hustle and bustle of the park and take a little bit of a breather. However, for a breather, it's going to be around the hotels today. Like yesterday we decided to go to Disney Village and go in the pool. Today, though, we're in the hotels. To start off with, yeah, not all of them, maybe all of them, we don't have time to want to get back for parade. But to start off with, we're going to go to the Hotel New York Art of Animation. And here we are at Hotel New York Art of Marvel, not animation. I'm sorry for my mistake there, guys, but I really probably could work it out by looking at the hotel, but it is pretty awesome. But Jayden, you've actually been to New York, so can you give us some comparison of how it, is it similar?
No.
Apart from the trash and floor.
Alright. I mean, it's not really tall buildings.
Well, for a hotel it's quite tall.
It's tall, but it's not. I mean, you know, I'm a big fan of Marvel, so I feel like I would like this.
Yeah, and you're
I
here in
love New
Lobby.
York.
Exactly, so it's a win-win.
Last month was my first major.
You went when we were here last time, I think.
No, I went when you were in Denmark.
Oh, Denmark, that was it, that was the one. But here you
That's
go.
why I wasn't in Denmark.
Go ready to the lobby. The lobby, in my opinion, is one of the coolest lobbies in the world. So as he went, and that view of course there, seeing Iron Man.
Oh, that's Captain Marvel.
And Captain Marvel. Yeah, that's fine. Here you go, bro. Into the Art of Marvel Hotel, New York. Here we go. It's such a cool lobby, I mean, seriously. Oh.
It smells really good.
I know. You can buy that as well. Oh. It's the smell in the lobby. It's pretty cool, isn't it?
Yeah.
I mean,
Those models were right,
I think they'll cost
Take a look at this. This is the Art of Marvel Hotel. Pretty cool, right? You've got a taxi outside. Then I've got a stand here to the left. You've got one of the coolest bars there is, the Sky Bar, which is like recreational, and you've got all the artwork on the walls. What do you think?
It's really nice. I love the smell in here.
I know, you can buy it, like 70 quid for a fragrance, so not too bad at all, but yeah. I'll show you some clips around here.
To be honest, no, I had the same feelings as last time. It feels too conferencey. Yeah, it's stylish, but I don't know, it's just not my style hotel. And I said this last time. And I mean, if you love Marvel, like, oh my god. Like,
Yeah. This is perfect, yeah, and if you're in New York as well. But it's a very New York hotel, which is perfect for theming. It's just like somewhere where I taste or not.
For a guy who doesn't really care about New York or anything like that, it's not really my style.
Yeah, and then, but
I don't
again,
really like Marvel,
it's like you either,
so.
it's like wherever you want, Disney have you, but obviously not all hotels. Like the next hotel we're going to go to is very different. But what you will always find something you love is in this Marvel shop because there's some pretty awesome merchandise. As you can probably see by these clips. Nice. So, there you go, from a quick glimpse inside of the Art of Marvel Hotel. Now on our vlogs over in February, we did look around the entire hotel, apart from the rooms of course, show you inside, so let's check it out. But today, our aim is just to show you, Jayden and Hugo, around all the hotels at this park, and give them a quick glimpse inside of them, because they've all got little features, they're all cool shops, and just to give a sort of idea of the theme around the hotels. They're all different themes, they're all different people. And instead of going to like to really maximise them out, I think we'll go to all of them and just have a quick look in the lobby.
The thing is, like, we might as well just head down to, of course, Shine and Sun's Fair in a minute, because it's literally about a 15-minute walk.
And it's a lovely walk as well. I mean, it's not a bad walk.
And a lot of people don't realise it's a 15-minute walk, but literally, yeah, just down there, 15-minute walk. Oh yeah, you get to 2 of the hotels here at the resorts. It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
And of course, the hotel, which is a little bit further than David Crockett, but even then, it's only 5 minutes.
Yeah, so we literally say we're going to talk all the hotels. And because David Crockett will be on a hotel vlog that we have got on the channel once all of these vlogs from the days have been uploaded.
Yeah,
so
something else to point out is that at David Crockett you can't actually enter the hotel. So if you want to do hotel often like we're doing right now, you can't actually enter David Crockett because when you get there you have to show you that you're
before you go through the gates. So
which is quite nice, but I mean,
yeah. So that's that. We're now going to walk around. I think we're going to go further. So no, we're going down this way and we'll go up that way. Yeah. So we're going like a little circle round and we'll go round back there once we're done. So get in there. But before that, Marvel Hotel.
Yeah, it's good. Yeah.
How would you rank it out of 10? Give it an out of 10. We're all rated out of 10.
But like theming.
Going by.
Yeah.
Cost 1.
Everything. Every course. To the theming, to the rooms, to the shop, to the everything.
Theming, I'll give it a good 9.
So,
Really nice
overall,
theme.
how did you score it?
Smells, I'd give it 9 as well. It's not really good enough.
So overall, how did you score it?
I've always put it at 8.
Looking a high 9.
8.
It's 8.
Awesome. Let's go to the next one then and see what you rank it.
What puts me off is the price.
Yeah, price is mega. I mean, I think we know we do know someone who went there recently, and it cost like $3,000 for like a few days. So it is not cheap. But if you want a more value one, just down here, 5-minute walk is Hotel Cheyenne. And honestly, it's not as long as the walk as you think it might be. They advertise 15 minutes, but that 15 minutes includes the whole of Disney Village. So it's pretty cool.
In case in a pushchair.
See, we never knew this path existed, did we?
Welcome to the Wild West, folks, as we've made it to the one and the only Hotel Cheyenne. And still, it does shock me. I mean, this is one of the value resorts, and I'll be honest, it's one of the best. I mean, like, stuff like, in my opinion, Art of Marvel and Newport Bay. I like Cheyenne, I like Sequoia Lodge, that's kind of like nicely wooden themed, but stuff like that, and even being Sequoia Lodge, it's very big. I mean, like, here, it's quarter of the price. It's pretty much the same walk. I mean, if I timed how long it takes me to walk from Newport Bay to the park, or from here to the park, it's around the same, plus the rooms are a lot more themed, it's a lot more fun to be at, and it's nice to, again, like David Crockett has, the escapism from the park, because even though those hotels there, there's not much to do apart from obviously go in the room, go in the lobby, or have a meal. But here, you're more on the ground, you see all the light down there, there's wobbly bridges, a lovely walk down the lake, as well as all this sort of stuff around here, which there's even a little play around here as well, which is really nice. But Jane, Vicar, does this bring back like childhood memories?
Yes. This is where I used to stay
This is your main hotel, I remember.
when I was like 7.
When you used to go when you were young, you used to say this one, like, was David Crockett, your one was Hotel Cheyenne.
Yeah. So yeah, it's nice to come back here. I do remember actually quite a bit of this. I remember all this like bit in the middle.
Yeah, because they used to do like horse rides down there, didn't they?
Yeah, they did. Yeah, I did do that once.
Yeah, I remember seeing all your videos from down there, the horse rides. But yeah, basically you've got an awful lot of the rooms down there, and all 4 rooms down here. And for closest to the park, go to one called Running Bear. So you can request before you stay what room you want to go. Running Bear will give you the best chance to be like 10 or so minutes from the park. Whereas if you go on the other end, it's definitely at least like a 15-20 minute walk. But you know, it doesn't seem like a lot. It's not, you don't have to go to the facilities all the time. Once you have your key, you can go in your room all the time. But if you're down the other end, it is a much longer walk, but still, nothing's too bad apart from when your legs are aching and you're all really tired.
Yes.
But you are quite tired now, but we're going to keep going. We've only got one day left at the park, we're going to make the most of it. So what we're going to do, we're going to Starbucks. Yay! Yeah! Coffees have been ordered, but in the meantime, I don't want to sit down. I'm going to continue our journey walking around the land by going into one of the lobbies of the room, because unlike most hotels where it's just corridors, it's one quite cool in there. This is what I went to last time, funny enough. But it still is really awesome inside of here, looking at all what it's like inside hotels, because sometimes you go to a hotel and you expect something that hasn't got, and other times you go to a hotel and don't get where you want to go. But here's a quick look inside of the lobby for the Believe a Kid Hotel at Hotel Cheyenne. And as you can see by this, it's got such a cool open feel about it. I mean, like, It has that motel sort of style, but with a nice.
This is basically Davy Crockett, but like.
Motel-y.
Yeah. Basically, this is Davy Crockett, but on 2 floors. And the other
Blocks.
one, obviously, Skull Lodge, is this Davy Crockett, but on 4 floors in a way.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And this is sort of split up, but it's not as split up as Davy Crockett, but not as split up.
We've definitely got a sort of all-rounding sort of like Wild West, wilderness themes towards all the rooms, as you can see up here, and it is nice. I mean, like, it is one of the value ones, but no doubt, like looking at this, you see the higher balloons rather, we rarely see it up there, but there he is up there. You rarely ever see it, like this bit of squeaky floor. But yeah, lovely woody theming on it. I mean, like across the rooms, you've got this cowboy sort of style, very much sort of a great hotel. If you're going with like younger kids to come to, there's like play areas, and you've also got loads of like little restaurants, shops. You've got an all-you-can-eat buffet as well. Down, I think it's in that red carpet saloon. But like, I think in the wagon it's the buffet. But yeah, really awesome hotel. Rooms are good. Rooms actually also do come in fact, with a bunk bed, which is very rare in Disney hotels. Normally you commonly expect to see not so much of a bunk bed, but more like 2 double beds. But in this hotel, it's a bit smaller rooms, but then you also got bunk beds. So if you don't want to share a bed, that's also quite a good thing about the Hotel Cheyenne. Right now, though, we're going to have a coffee. Well, probably I'll go nip over towards Santa Fe and give you a quick look around there. And then we're going to head back down towards Sequoia Lodge, as well as Newport Bay. So very exciting. All 4 we can go back into the park to then go and watch the Festival of Fantasy. Finally, after getting Hugo and Jane off their seats, we are finally going towards our next hotel. But before that, Hotel Cheyenne, score out of 10?
7.6.
7.6. And Jayden? Given the price, but it's quite a good value hotel.
Given the price, that would just bump up a little bit.
So you do 7.6, yeah?
6.5.
6.5, very precise. Okay, let's move on. Unfortunately, you can't go that way if you have to go in the long way, luckily. So we walk around and then make our way down towards Hotel Cheyenne, Santa Fe for our next hotel, which is pretty cool hotel. Again, this is the cheapest out of all the resort hotels. So if you are coming, I'd recommend staying here. I mean, like, if you haven't got a lot of money, stay here because it's right about here. You get the early magic hours. It's better to stay here than some of the other partner hotels in my eyes.
And like the thing is, you're right on site. You've got
exactly,
15-minute walk down that way. And yeah, you've basically made the spot. But anyway, in terms of Hotel Cheyenne, I mean, wow, that's a nice hotel. And in my opinion, I love all the Western theme, hence why, like Western wilderness or space theme. Hence why my 3 favourite hotels that I've seen is Davy Crockett Ranch, Hotel Cheyenne, and also Sequoia Lodge. And you know, this, in my opinion, I'd say about 8 or a 9 out of 10. I actually really like this hotel. Again, it's not for everyone. But for me, I like sort of like the seclusiveness and everything like that, away from the parks, and just really a Western theme.
And even a little play area down there, which is quite awesome for the kids out there. I don't know.
Last time we could, do you want to check it?
You got a quick check, run down if you can check out there. Yeah, so yeah, that's basically Cheyenne. I mean, like, as far as hotels go, I think it's really, really awesome personally. I like the whole being able to walk back from the park. Something that Dave really does restrict you from doing. Being able to walk there and forth to the park, while all the other hotels, even the partner hotels, you can officially walk. It's not as nice to walk as the Disney ones, which you can all go around. Can you? Nah. No. So we got a TP zone, which is quite cool. But yeah,
we've got Bevy from over here in a minute anyway.
All of these you're able to walk around to the park. Well, Dave, what you can't. It's only like a 10-minute drive, which isn't bad. But sometimes,
to be honest,
when the day ends, you just like to be able to walk, and you get special security as well, which speeds everything up a little bit.
And in terms, you could walk. I mean, if you seriously wanted to go for a really long walk, you could do it. I reckon it'd take about 3 hours. But I mean, literally about 3 hours. But you could do it. I mean, if you actually wanted to, it's about 3 hours. So
yeah, you might
all that bad to be fair.
You might actually join on to one of these hotels and walk down the path and think about it, because I don't know how far.
I know
this is further back down the route.
Yeah, I know there's definitely a path halfway to Disneyland, and really you just turn one road, and I mean, we worked out it was only a 5-minute drive from, well, actually 4 minutes from Exton, obviously the security bit in there of Davy Crockett Ranch, and get into the main entrance of the park. So 4-minute drive is nothing.
And also, if you do not want to walk, which we would definitely recommend, do walk in, because of a system to get along to, you can get an Uber, or you can get one of the Disney free shuttles. But just warning you, at the start and at the end of the day, after the fireworks, you can expect to be waiting a good like 10 or 20 minutes at least. I mean, up to an hour sometimes, really.
To be fair to these hotels as well, or to China Santa Fe, yeah, I'd walk it because seriously, and they don't really label it that much, but honestly, it's not a far walk and you're well worth doing it.
Yeah, and it was really kind of got check-in time, which is a bit annoying. However, we'll walk down this bridge, head into the hotel and show you the good view before going into the lobby as well. Some quick look at the restaurant as well, 'cause we didn't really get to see it probably last time.
Yeah, no, we didn't actually get to see it, and it looks pretty cool. It's like a, I can't remember.
It's quite big, though.
Like, yeah, it's actually a very nice hotel.
Hotel Santa Fe, everybody. We are up at the moment in me and Anne's personal favourite view across the park. The only thing is though, it's got a little bit of a walk, but this is me and Anne's personal biggest selling point of the hotel. That's the walk up. There is a lift, you can get up to this, below. You can get to this floor, you get a lift up to, so it's not that bad.
What's up here because there's literally nothing here.
I mean, there's nothing up here.
Anything.
But this is just one thing that makes this hotel for me is when you look across here at this view. I mean, if you're staying in either Cheyenne or here, or even in another hotel for a bit longer, come in the evenings because across here you'll be able to see, of course, everything from down here. You can see Hotel New York. Down here you can see the entrance to Studio Park. Down the end of here you'll be able to see the castle, Harper's Mountain, and then right down there is where we're going to be building the new Galaxy's Edge as well as the new Frozen Land. As well as, of course, down here you can see Hotel Cheyenne. So it's a pretty cool view from up here. I mean,
It's pretty awesome.
I don't know if that side's higher. I don't think it is.
I know, that's what I just thought. I just looking over there, but I don't think it is.
No, because it's same as that, yeah. And I mean,
even that is like nice detail on there.
no, I mean, besides that is definitely not the level of luxury, but it's like a quarter.
Staying here one day.
Yeah, exactly. But honestly, it can be all the hotels, and there's a quarter of the price as well of like even stuff.
Marvel Hotel will be a bit.
Yeah, that'll be a treat one day.
That'll be
and the pink hotel. We keep forgetting about that one as well.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
The design hotels actually looks really nice.
Yeah, I mean, like we can't go get that because there's construction down there.
Oh, this is.
It's well themed. It's themed for what it's trying to be done for, and I mean,
Rating this out of 10, I would probably still rate it like a 6 probably.
yeah, exactly.
But it's better than any Merlin. That's Disney.
Sure, yeah.
Around it with Merlin, it'd be
Yeah,
like 10.
yeah, over 1,000. I mean,
Yeah, Merlin hotels are pretty good though, like, especially
yeah.
the castle hotel.
So,
I think Splash Mountain, especially
Splash Landings.
Splash Landings, especially the water park, because I prefer Davy Crockett's one.
Yeah.
Because it's not really a water park, it's just a pool and stuff. But obviously slides, I obviously prefer the Splash Landing, but
Yeah,
where the location and everything and the
exactly.
theming and the theming.
Yeah, it's all really, really cool. And I'll go get down here. I'll try getting in another room. I mean, in one way you can't like have like a little room to look into. I wish the hotels did that. But if you are going to have someone, you're going to clear a demo of what a room would look like. I know what they don't, but it would be nice to look inside of it.
It would look like, like a little container.
Me and Adam have had a little peek inside one of the windows before, and it's a really nice room as well inside of here. I'll just quickly show you around the corridor. We don't need to go down here,
By the
but
way, when we said we see this out the windows, nobody was in there.
Nah, yeah.
And they were just cleaning the
it
room.
was fortunate. There's a quick look inside the corridor. We're not going down there, but
It's quite nice.
it's not nice.
We keep dissing like Merlin with all like the hotels and stuff. Their hotels are quite good.
Yeah, I know.
Like just comparing it to Disney,
Yeah.
they're not the best.
Disney's just a different level. I think like Disney's a movie. I mean,
Yeah.
Business Hotel is very much like if you're
They're cheapest and
Yeah,
stuff. It's really good.
if you're from the UK, I'd say this is like the premier inn of Disney. It's clean, the staff are friendly, you've got nice scenery, but it's on a basic level for Disney, of course. It's still very well themed, but it's on a Disney basic level. So you're not going to get the theme like you go over at Cheyenne or David Crockett or Art of Marvel, but you get great, and especially about the park as well. I think that's what we've been doing. We've been at the park from like 8 in the morning every morning, all the way till like at 11 o'clock at night. And if you're doing that, there's no point going to a hotel which has got other facilities. There's no fuss to go there because there are breakfast day pocket. But if you're going there for only like 2 or 3 days, you're going to be going there all day, every day. Staying on here is perfect in that sense, but you can just park your car up right side of your thing, go in there and explore it out. Now, I don't think all these blinds are unfortunately closed at the moment, so you can't have a little peek inside one of them.
Also, this hotel is based on. It's themed off one of my favourite Disney.
Cars, yeah, and I don't.
Favourite Disney franchises?
Yeah, franchise, yeah.
Cars, which it's one of my favourite Disney movies.
And I don't know if have you seen what's on the other side there? I think you probably have before, haven't you?
The Sign.
Yeah.
Even I've seen the sign before, not in real life.
Well, we're going to do that in a second anyway, as well as go inside the lobby. In the shop, we currently are on a quick shot of Jane as we walk around, having a quick look inside of the shop, and similar to the other ones, each shop has got their own little theme, and this also applies to the whole facade, of course, as well as the inside of the building And people who say just it's the cheapest, it doesn't mean it's the worst. Actually, looking at it the other day, David Crockett, I mean, this is only really out there. David Crockett's the cheapest one I've bought out more at the moment. So, have a look around, see what you guys think, because everyone's different themes. But here's a quick look. I'm going to quickly just do a quick all-around shot. Back there, some people coming in there. That's a quick restaurant inside of there. The staff numbers in there, so I don't want to kind of get in their face. But it's even a nice restaurant. I mean, it's huge in there. I mean, it's an all-you-can-eat buffet as well, which does do breakfast as well in the morning. That's pretty cool.
Not too bad, yeah.
And of course down here as well, we'll walk out via reception to get a bit of a shot of the side for you. But it's just got that nice theme towards it.
Quite nice.
Yeah. I mean, it has got some nice parts towards it. It's also got the cast village I said about earlier, which is all really nice. And everything about this has that nice sort of style. I would stay here.
I'm more than 100%. Like,
Yeah.
If I got the option, like, I'm more than 100%. Like, this is the thing, like, it's actually a really nice hotel. And
Yeah.
if you, I mean, also, like, it's a very, like, sort of, I don't know, it just feels like a nice hotel, this hotel.
It does really feel like
There's nothing bad I would say about it. I mean, and also what's pretty cool is down there as well, in the lobby, you actually have a lot more characters here, which I've noticed, than other hotels. And this is what I'm quite privileged. We love characters, so.
Yeah, but just before we do leave, I want to show the outside. And it's one of the coolest actually facades of a thing. And of course it's designed for a car park, because the car park is designed to be like a drive-in theatre. So all the cars park up outside of here, and then when you park up your car and the engine's up there next to us, funny enough as well, the petrol station, you then can turn around and see it's awesome. Well, it's kind of different, obviously, but it's basically got playing a cars movie up there, and that's just really cool. I mean, like, it's quite a cool entrance for a hotel.
Yeah.
Really, that's Hotel Santa Fe, and I think in the future when we do start returning to the parks more often, we should, yeah?
Yours as well, you've got to say something.
Yeah, that's cool.
We may be going to some of them this year.
Yeah,
I mean, all that side.
Also, there's Los Angeles, well, it's obviously the entire Route 66, isn't it?
Yeah. Oh, it is. Yeah, no, good point. It's fun.
Yeah, it's all set down that.
I just can't even didn't wear that out there. No.
Yeah, it's basically, of course, the cast theme in it's all 86. But when we do start returning to the parks more, I would like to just say earlier, I'd like to try finishing off, I don't know if I said it in the blog or not, but I'd like to start doing all the hotels around us. So different hotels that we visit, and then we can take them off, do a hotel block from each one.
I'm guessing, and I mean, the thing is, I actually feel like this hotel is sort of like, do you know when you go to somewhere like the Walt Disney Studios park? I feel like this is sort of like that in the way that it sort of feels like studio-y in a way. And I really feel like that's what you sort of get with this hotel. It feels a bit more like that than the other hotels in a way. It feels a bit more like Disneyland Park. And I know it's a bit weird comparing them, but this feels quite like studio park, like it's more like a backlot sort of thing. And it feels a bit more like that essentially. So.
But there's one way to go, Adam, and that's forward towards the next hotel. It's the Coral Lodge. So we'll see you out there.
We're going to have to both buy temples.
On the walk again, back towards the parks, but in the meantime, we still have 2 hotels to go. So we're going to start off with the Coral Lodge. And fun fact, actually, I know it's a little bit far away now, but if you look through the trees, you just down there, you might see Santa Fe, and this is the Socorro Lodge here. It's so close to each other. If you get the back of Socorro Lodge or the front of Santa Fe, I mean, it literally is like another 2-minute walk in between each other. So don't assume if you're going to get this hotel, you're going to be right next to the bottom of the park. Obviously, if you have more posher rooms than you do, or you request it, normally you can. Like we got lucky because only passes, we got that room. But even if you don't, you might get back here. But still, an amazing place. This hotel, fun fact, we've got a hotel vlog up here of it. We go through lots more detail about this hotel, but it's actually based around the American National Parks. I'm going to lose my voice now. But all of these rooms, all these lodges and areas, all have got a different theme. For example, Yosemite look.
We actually went there in 2019.
And Yosemite 2019, and all these lodges have this lovely theme towards it. It's a bit like Dave Crocker again, just a bigger scale.
This is what I'm saying. It's like it goes Dave Crocker, which is like secluded. Then it's Cheyenne, which is a bit more built up, but it's still very secluded. It's sort of like if you've been to Disney World, sort of like Caribbean beaches, and then you got this hotel, which is quite built up, but it's still.
And then you go to like New York.
And then you go New York.
Yeah. But I mean, like, it's a beautiful idea. Another fun fact. So you get more than one fun fact. The majority of the trees that came here actually came from America, which is the sort of extent that Disney go into to make the hotel as amazing as they can.
Pretty much no other parts around the world. We're going literally bringing trees abroad.
Yeah, it can't be cheap.
Theme park.
They got some lovely sakura trees out the front. And I just remember parking up down here, going into the hotel. We're actually staying in the main part of the hotel. It's like, it didn't feel long ago. I thought it wasn't long ago.
No,
3 months.
It was like 3 months ago, it's February, so it wasn't that long ago actually. Yeah, so, and then I mean, between them we've done Denmark, so.
As you know, this is like another perk of staying nearby. If your car's parked near to your hotel, which then also means it's parked near to the park.
Yeah,
so
it's actually pretty handy as well because you can just like quickly go your car pretty quickly.
Yeah.
Also as well, if you're not driving, then you can easily get it by train. Like.
yeah, the train obviously leads up to this hotel as well, and so can you get the bus. But if you're a bit close, especially this one here, you see all the rooms there. It's just worth just
It's
really.
probably better than getting the bus. But also as well, it's pretty cool. Is that when we came down at last, the pool wasn't actually finished. I'm not sure if it is.
It doesn't look like they're finished on this one. They're still working a lot. I think I saw it about pool earlier.
The pool's a bit down there, but yeah.
Yeah, first was the hotel.
Yeah, it's really nice. I really like the theming.
Yeah, it's got that lovely style. I love when they do the stonework on the bottom of the rooms and then the wood at the top. That's what.
It does feel. I mean, I know it's meant to, but it feels a lot like a national park in America.
Yeah,
I know it's.
I mean,
literally
when we
based
came
towards
here,
that,
we were so shocked in the fact that when you walk down here, you literally feel like you're in a national park. But we're actually in the centre of Disney. I mean, you're like,
Yeah, you're not even.
but probably 2-minute walk down there is when you get to the Disney Village, and like you just don't feel like you literally are in a national park. So right now we're going to the entrance, which you can just see around here. You can see the entrance starting to appear. Again, very national park style entrance. Show you a quick around the lobby as we make our way out and then to our final hotel of the hotel hopping. Hotel Newport Bay, that's the one.
Yeah.
So there you go, that is Circle Lodge. And currently just sitting outside, getting ready to move on our adventure to our final hotel, Newport Bay. But in the meantime, I'm going to ask Jayden, how was Circle Lodge? How would you rate it?
I would definitely rate that's probably, so 8.59.
Yeah, and actually, funny enough, we got really good deals in this one time. I mean, if you're not Merlin pass holder, if you're a Disneyland annual pass holder, and obviously you guys haven't got one unfortunately, but
Pass holder.
yeah, it is. But even if you don't have one, you can get rooms for you. It's actually a lot cheaper to stay here for something like that. I mean, like this was cheaper than Santa Fe and Cheyenne and stuff. It's such a lovely, stunning hotel.
Fun fact, I think I've been to 3 of these hotels. I still want to go to this one and the other one again because I have been to this one before. I didn't even realise. My dad told me I've been here before.
Yeah.
Just now, and I was like, oh, okay. I also bought something. Well, my mum got me this, but I got a Phantom Manor pin badge, which
Oh, that's cool. I saw it in the shop. It's a cool pin badge.
which I don't currently have on me at the moment. It's in my dad's pack. I can't put it out.
Okay.
I'm sure I'll show you everything I got.
Yeah, I've been in one of our vlogs we'll show you everything we brought, and we have brought an awful lot and nothing about it. But what's great, Joe grabbed this hotel is it's even closer than some other hotel. I mean, this is the 3rd closest hotel to the park. Because
Stayed in that corner over there.
we stayed over there, just in the corner down there. We got really lucky actually in our room, and of course you just have balconies as well. So with their balcony, the rooms there, get a balcony view across the lake and downtown Disney.
Do you like the t-shirt? I'll probably show them some of the
Newport Bay.
Yeah,
So it's a Florida one, but it's a 50th anniversary t-shirt. But it was on Disney store for like
in the shop and then back them off
how
with
much?
good
Like,
discount.
Yeah, it's not-
I think so. It's
They do
not bad, and I
exclusive
like
pins
it. And I'm going to be wearing it to Florida.
Yeah, and actually on the conversation of shops, I talk about that there. One thing I wish these shops did at hotels, and they do it over in Florida as well as California, is they don't do any like hotel pins. I mean, like I always
Used to them, yeah, used to hotel stuff.
Oh yeah, because I used to, when we went to like California, Florida, I like always collecting the pins from the hotels we stayed at, and I haven't got a single pin yet from any of the hotels around here. So I just wish I just did like pins of the individual hotels and around here. But right now we're making around the lake. It's almost as quick as to go that way as it is to go this way. So we might as well head to Newport Bay, the Fire Hotel, the largest hotel in fact in the whole of Europe. So it's got a lot of rooms, and you can see how big this resort is becoming. Like when you start walking around it, the scale of this place, doesn't it? You just see it. It's like
It is mentally huge.
I mean, we're not and this is not even getting started on all, of course, the partner hotels, the golf course, the shopping village, which is at the start. I mean, the whole resort is just massive. Compared to anything you have back at home. I mean,
To be honest, you could probably spend an entire day just looking in the hotels.
yeah. I mean, like, we just have a quick look around. But if you want to spend a day, you can spend it here. Or of course, as well, if you're staying in any of the hotels, you can actually use the pool in the hotel. I'm pretty sure about. I mean,
You
like,
can swim in here.
Yeah, well, probably not best to go in there. It's actually really shallow fun park.
Kids out, but
Yeah, but you actually use any of the pools inside the other hotels. So if you want to use the other one day, you can use that. Now, don't hold me to do that, but I'm pretty sure you can, along with the hotels. But here we now go. Final hotel. Why do I keep doing this? I keep forgetting the name.
Newport Bay.
Newport Bay. Thank you. Here you go.
Maybe not much. Okay.
And here we now are, inside of Newport Bay. Got the name first try that time. And already you can see this is definitely up the upper end, like, posh yacht sort of area. But it is a really nice hotel. And I have been privileged enough, I think, to stay. I don't know if I have stayed before. I don't stay at the vast majority of these hotels. But look at this view across here. We're going to the shop because you have to go to the shop. It is a really nice style hotel, and in fact, looked it up, it's got over 1,093 rooms, making it, as I said earlier, the largest hotel in the whole of Europe. And it definitely has got one of the best shops as well if you walk through here. I mean, it's really, really awesome design to the shop. It looks massively amazing, and the view from the end is what makes this shop so special. I mean, come down here, you go, have a quick look at this. One thing I do about here, and I got a massive Stitch obsession, half of them are Stitch related. Here you go, have a look at this view across here. Have it all of Marvel, and after that I'll show you a few clips around here. I'm starting to do with my boys and I want to get back again before we go to the parade. So that is it from our hotel open, and we're back in the magic down in the main Disneyland Park. So to finish off here you go, Newport Bay was the last hotel we went to. I need to give us your favourite top 3 hotels
that we visited or in all time.
Including Dave Crockett, so all of them that you see.
David Crockett.
David
Crockett number 1, for obvious reasons.
Yeah.
It's just amazing. 2, Sequoia Lodge. I really enjoyed Sequoia Lodge. I think if it had the same sort of like compact rooms as Davy Crockett,
yeah,
it would be just as good. But Davy Crockett's also got that nice feel to it.
And it's all got a lot of things to do there as well. Yeah. So if you're going for a 7-day trip, if you go for a 3-day trip, then Sequoia Lodge is handy because you need a park.
And then number 3, I put Newport Bay because weirdly enough, it smelled amazing in there.
Oh, there you go. And Jayden, top 3 hotels including Dave Crockett. So
Dave Crockett number 1.
Yeah.
Number 2, Sequoia Lodge.
Exactly what you go. Can you get 3 the same?
Number 3, probably the biggest hotel.
The Newport Bay. Exact same as you guys. Exact same as you guys. What a day. Well, I do actually agree as well. That's a perfect order. However, right now we're standing here right next to, right in the middle of Main Street USA, and about to watch the only parade of the day. That is a performance of the fantasy. What's it called? What's the parade?
Parade.
I don't actually know what it's called. I think it's like something stars something. I don't know.
No, it's not Stars and Cars. It's
no, it's not Stars and Cars. I don't know.
Festival of Fantasy, I think it's called. I don't know. Something along those lines.
It's a fun actual name.
Yeah, fun actual name, but along those lines. And it's obviously the 3rd anniversary parade for them, but because that's performing and they do less of the main parade.
Disney Stars on Parade.
There you go. I had got more than I do actually. There you go. Let's go and watch it. Standing down here makes you say great view of the castle from behind. And I'm looking forward to watching the floats come by.
Je suis Buzz l'éclair et je viens en paix. Salut, je m'appelle
just completed Stars on Parade, and that was honestly such a good attraction. I can't say it's the best thing to do at the parks, it's my personal opinion. I know some people love parades and some don't, but for me, parades are the sort of thing where if you're passing it, watch it. If you're not, don't worry too much. However, that was really, really good, and especially for anyone who wants to watch it, make sure to get there a little bit earlier so you can sit on the ledge, because otherwise you're standing up for quite a while.
Yeah, I mean, it's one of those things, again, it's one of those things, if you do it once, you see it once, you kind of, you don't really need to see it again. I do think, especially if you're like walking past and it's on, it's something worth seeing, because you do get to see a lot of the nice characters, and and there's nice floats, it's properly done.
So I'm watching the other one over tomorrow, because we want to see the 30th anniversary one. However, it's not something you're going to watch do it like twice, like something like Tower of Terror, which I'm hopefully going to do when we get to the park very shortly. Bam, how did you find it?
I mean, to start off with, it was alright. I mean, it's a show for me. Like, I'm really not the biggest fan of shows, like, as you've probably seen. In terms of as it is a show though, it's probably one of the better sort of parades I've seen, but still, again, it's a show. I don't like shows, so
I know, he's more like,
works.
I like a mixed balance of Jennifer and Jayden. You more like shows. How was that?
Oh, I loved it. I loved it.
With all your charging thing as well, wasn't it?
Yeah. The dragon was my favourite.
Yeah, the dragon is absolutely awesome. But while music's playing, we're going to get in the park now, and we're catching up with you as we get into our next park of the day, back into the Hollywood Studios. Hope this time we'll do it right. It is definitely looking a lot quieter over at the evening in Hollywood Studios, and as we always say, it was a tom tip yesterday, I won't do it again today, but getting this park for the last 2 hours of the day, because today it's close to 8, so we're going at 6 to enjoy the last rides on a shorter queue. And I know, of course, closest is 100 minutes, which is still ridiculous. We're going to do it right at the end. So I'm missing time, we're going to do 3 little rides, we're going to go on Tower of Terror, I might pull up the attraction again, and just do a few little catches around here until it closes, and then we're going to get in the park. But I think we're going to start off, I'm going to let Jayden try to pronounce his name this right, because I'm a little hopeless on it. So, ready, Jayden?
I don't know what.
This one over here, we're going to go and pronounce the name.
Coastin.
There's someone Coastin ride it is, ready? Oh, this one will be a hard one, right? Don't forget, it's a little bit. Go then.
What Bruce's rally.
Oh, wasn't that bad of a name, was it?
Rally.
I'll probably like the fairy tale one. Anyway, it's 10 minutes queues. Not too bad for this little flat ride. I hope you enjoy the clips on, well, not on ride, but off ride.
Quite close to that time.
Oh, we have just had a spin on Cars Rouge Rally Race, I think it was quite good about actually. And that ride was, again, another great ride for the family, but similar to all rides here. If you watched our vlog from yesterday, of Slinky Dog and stuff, very, very short. And of course, the reason for that is because these parks are heavily populated, and unlike rides like Tower of Terror, where it's got 6 stations loading and boarding at once, on this ride back there, we're going to have 2 stations, which means it takes a while to load, and therefore make the operation shorter, just make the queues quicker, which personally I do prefer, because even though it'd be nice if a little bit longer, it's just, I would rather have a half a time ride than have a double with them for queue line. And yes, like I said, I think everything's all stunt show, but here we now go, second ride of the day, the second ride of Tower of Terror, and are you guys excited? I hope we get this time tomorrow.
Very excited. I loved it yesterday.
And it's got a bit of a queue. There's a bit of a queue there, but are you guys excited?
Yeah, it's going to be good. I love this ride. It's got a good pocket of airtime, so it's something to look forward to.
Yeah, let's go. Hopefully we can still get quite close to afterwards, but we'll have to wait and see. This is Tower of Terror, where we're going to rise up into the Hollywood Tower Hotel. Yeah.
It's definitely not 1 minute first.
Vous pénétrez dans le domaine de l'ombre et de la matière, des objets et tout ça.
The Tower of Terror is plain down amazing, and how many times I ride that, honestly, I cannot describe how great it is.
It's so good.
That is such a fantastic ride.
Yeah, and we also got the front row as well, which
is awesome, yeah. Like, that's when I get going, you guys are going to do it for free.
Yeah, and we got the other side, so it's pretty cool.
Yeah, I mean, like, those elements, those air time, it's like it literally is a drop tower like no other. And I was on it with Jane and Hugo, and they were literally, weren't you? Just going like mentally screaming and smiling, and it's like, it was just so amazing. But how did you find it?
Oh my god, the amount of airtime you get on that is insane. Like genuinely, like, because they usually do like different sequences, it's very like it's always something drops.
You don't know what's going to happen. Different stories at different times. I like the
theme, like all the horror.
Yeah,
the idea.
Yeah, so the rides are starting to change now, obviously towards Guardians of the Galaxy, but I wish they still kept that one. I mean, like, I like Guardians of the Galaxy, don't get me wrong, but I wish they still have one Tower of Terror in the future. And is it close? Oh, is it? Chuggy, Crush's Coaster, let's go. Last one of the day, we thought, let's get in it, and we'll give you a Tom tip when we do leave. I don't think it's for the worst, but it's going to be a nice long queue, as you can probably see, onto our final ride of this park, not the day, Crush's Coaster. So 75 minutes, let's see how long it actually is. On this, on James, this ride yours? It's mine.
Mine.
That was Hollywood Studios and our final ride, Crush's Coaster, which I'll let you know is also another great ride at the park. Now inside is not the greatest, they've got some cool little pre-show bits, but the roller coaster itself is awesome. So if you're going to a park, wear in a queue, but do it at the end, because as you probably know, and if you don't, it's a Tom tip, and that is to get in the last queue before the park closes, because as long as you're in the queue, you can get on the ride. So save the biggest queue, no matter if this park or that park, to the end, as it means that you can get on your favourite rides right at the end of the day. But now I want to apologise to you in advance, because things are going to get a little bit cringy. As you're going to turn away off the camera, so don't turn off, but take a look at Hugo's hat. Hugo? But the thing is, it gets worse. It gets a lot worse. Because it's not just Hugo, but it's JAYDEN too.
I'm going to be made fun of.
Sorry for everybody just turned off now. Thanks a lot, guys.
What is? We are. What's do we have a name?
Hit and Hard.
No, not Hit and Hard.
Awful. I don't know. Chippendale.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Anyway, the hat of tears.
We'll think of a name and we'll tell you by the end. Okay, that's our challenge.
Okay,
if my friends watch this, I'm going to be made fun of it.
If this doesn't make you want to watch on, I don't know what will. But I'll start with you, Jane. How was your time at Studio Park, and how was Crush's Coaster as well?
Crush's Coaster was great. Studio Park, I do love it. Even though it's the worst one, it's still better than any park.
Yeah.
Okay. Crush's
really cool photo. I'm trying to get a photo down here.
Crush's Coaster was great. Way more smoother than I remember, and it was a lot lighter than I remember.
Yeah.
Anyway, another good thing with this hat.
It only gets better.
I'm a light.
Stay tuned tonight, Tom, when we see that.
Alright, I'll have to think of names now, because that's mine.
There you go. How exciting that. You can get a photo, but we are on to the next phase, and that is the Disneyland Park. To finish our day, go around 3 or 4 hours at the moment, our last evening in the park, because unfortunately tomorrow we are leaving, very sadly, at around 3 o'clock to get back on the train and go home. But of course, if you have enjoyed, make sure to like and subscribe and comment down below, as we personally love doing these vlogs for you guys. I mean, I did the whole show, I did the whole hotel vlogs, we're doing this, you can tell my voice, it's still going. I don't even have a single moment today where it hasn't been going, and I think tomorrow's going to be even worse. But we just love making this content for you guys, for ourselves as well, memories, which I'm not going to watch this vlog because it's a bit cringy, but it is really, really nice to do this. So if you enjoy, make sure to like and comment down below. But let's go, final park, let's go. to Disneyland Park Paris. Outside of the Disneyland Castle, and one of the best views in fact to see it from HUGO's favourite one, but personally I prefer the other side of it. It's whether you like the structure
Well, no,
or the hills.
it's just because it plays my favourite soundtrack here.
Oh, okay.
That's why.
That's why he likes it.
I love this soundtrack.
He loves the soundtrack, and it's fair right now as we walk back in. Maybe it's just a wizardry HUGO. Yeah.
I don't want to move.
He don't want to move. He can move all night. To be honest, not really that much of a problem anyway. But we are over here. We're going to be looking for some dinner right now because we're really hungry.
I mean, look, we haven't even had any lunch today. Like, it's because this. When you go to a Disney park, it's always so busy.
Yeah.
And, like, you just get loads of done.
And
well, it's busy as well. Like today, it's been really busy. However, it seems to be quieting down.
We realised I picked up a quick hamburger at McDonald's, but as well, we have like a big breakfast like we had when we went. And we just said for like lunch. I remember we went to America with like Six Flags. We just had such a big breakfast in the hotel. We didn't have lunch at all. We just every time we went there. And then you have dinner, whether you want to go have dinner before or dinner after the park closes. I guess sometimes Disney Village.
Yeah, so personally, I wouldn't like plan to have like 3 meals. I mean, of course.
Yeah.
I mean, and this is like, quite a big point as well. Like, you need to sort of plan, especially Disney World is more of the fact, but here as well, it does count. If you want to have a carriage breakfast, if you want to have like, I don't know, Bishop Chef Remy or something like that, or Captain Jack's Restaurant or something like that, you're probably best booking it before because you don't want to get here and not have a chance to do it. Because we've seen it before where, I mean, we've never been to their restaurants, but we've seen it before where they just turn people away. So
yeah, planning, I mean, is vital. Planning is actually vital, but we're also on a bit of a surprise. Like, you don't want to plan every single attraction you want to do every single moment, every single day, because things change. Rides break down, restaurants close. You want to make that sort of essential, but you want to have a base plan. I always look at it in the sense of you want to have everyone's favourite rides and deciding that every single day before you go, so then you can get on those rides. Then also have your set meals if you want to have any booked. So for example, if you want to have a couch breakfast and book that in advance on a day which you want to have as well, like a busy day you want to have at a restaurant and then everything like that as well. So make sure to plan before you do go to the parks. But when you're here, leave it up and all. Like, you want to do a few rides like tonight, we know we want to do Pirates, Indiana Jones, and Big on the Mountain.
A couple night rides which are quite stupid. The thing is about this park though, if you're looking for night rides, it's not heavy on outdoor attractions. So obviously we're over here in France and it's pretty much always cold. So there's not something like Splash Mountain, or there's a couple of attractions over in like the Florida parks and of course Florida parks and also the California parks, which you won't find here, like Splash Mountain. You won't find like Galaxy's Edge. You won't find. There's quite a lot of attractions in this park where you don't need to do it at night because it doesn't make a difference. I'd say the only 3 which make a difference, if you're talking about the ride experience itself, is probably Big Thunder Mountain, Indiana Jones and the Temple of Peril, and also as well Star Wars Mountain. So,
yeah, exactly. There's all on the rides, but again, nighttime at parks amazing. Even just walk around the whole time. I mean, it literally is. And then places. And while we filmed Jayden dancing along in his hat, honestly, what has this video came to? Wait, we can better now. Whoa! Whoa, what a hat. Look at that. Crazy stuff. But I'm going to leave you on this and then we'll get some tea. Just enjoy Jayden's dancing.
Me and Hugo made the rain.
Oh, we've been in that even before, is it? Well, we're now doing Hugo's here, okay?
Yeah.
Let's go and do your final dance and we'll get some tea.
Well, let's you go.
Hey!
Big cool floor. This is the
You got it?
It's on the floor.
Another amazing meal over at Disneyland Paris. We spent actually not to get the pizza we originally planned to get because that was closed, but instead go towards the blimp one over into Tomorrowland. I forgot the name, what it was called, but that was really, really good. We had a burger. I always get a kid's burger, they don't agree, but a kid's burger is better than an adult's burger. It's almost the same size, and you get 2 for the price of an adult.
You don't get it in a tiger loaf, do you?
But you can get 2 for an adult one. I mean, but I don't make you want to bottom 2 normal, James.
At the end of the day, it's your personal preference.
It is. And we're now trying our way over towards Big Thunder, not Big Thunder, we're now trying our way over towards Pirates of the Caribbean, as it is showtime and it's quite hard, but if you do get there, which you can do, it is amazing. But right now, we're trying to come around. However, how did you find your burger? Oh, you had chicken nuggets, didn't you? How many chicken nuggets?
I didn't eat them all because I felt a bit sick. I don't know why. I had a McDonald's for lunch and obviously Carrick's breakfast this morning. And I haven't done a number 2 since then. Because obviously when you do that, you know, like it gets out all, like it makes you feel better and you can manage something.
Yeah. And Hugo? Oh, he's gone now. He's gonna have a Kevin egg, which is, I promise I'll show you it to you guys. I'll show it to you now, wait, if we go around here. Go around here. Can you see it, wait, can you see it where?
Yeah, it is up there. So if you come down here,
Right here.
there's a white oval shape over there.
Where?
Straight on, you can just see it.
Oh, just, you can't not the best view, but you can see through
That
there.
is Kevin's
That white egg there, that is Kevin's egg. Pretty cool. Yeah, there you go. It's better view of Think About Blue there when I first saw it.
Yeah, I mean, the best view you can get of it, I believe I can't remember what it's called now.
Children's Trust.
That was it. Yeah, I forgot that. I believe that's the best view you can get of it, and that's when we first spotted it. And yeah, that's probably the best view you can get of it. But you know what, you can still get a good view, and yeah, it's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. So, clean around. I still want to eat in these restaurants tomorrow. I mean, because something trying to do. We've only got one day left. I mean, like, we go, we're going to do that, we're going to do that, we're going to do that. But we haven't got long left, so we obviously have to return someday.
Yeah, I mean,
Not with these hats on.
It's hard not to.
Yeah. You hear them?
That's right. I mean, we're probably trying to maximise like what we can do tomorrow. Like, try and rush around the park, get as much as we can, and of course, yeah, we're just check it out. But I mean, this area at night is just.
I mean, look at it. I mean, all of these parks are amazing. This is our favourite area, and this area at night.
Excluding Major USA, so that's, I wouldn't count as an area.
I think Tomorrowland's maybe, but I don't know. No, best land, Frontierland at night.
Frontierland's good enough, but it's still, this is really cool.
Again, still amazing. I love the lighting. I mean, just enjoy the clip, guys, and we're going to Pirates of the Caribbean right away.
Tales there be aplenty in this Coastin place. Georges, cette fripouille de capitaine Jack Sparrow ne mettra jamais la main dessus.
Yo ho, Pirates of the Caribbean is just for me. Thank you, Jayden, you gave me an idea. That was a very good one. Another great pun from Tom. You can't beat them, you got to hear them. But yeah, that ride we've reviewed hundreds of times on the channel, so you know how much I love it. It's my favourite ride across the two parks. Absolutely phenomenal. The theming, the queue line, the land, everything is amazing. I mean, that is just a fantastic ride. And when we got off, there were literally two people in the same, there were literally only one family got an entire boat. One of the best rides in the world, and there was empty boats going around. I mean, they only had one station going. I mean, they had a lot of block sections near the top and everything. There was a bit of a longer ride, which is quite cool. But yeah, best ride in the world, one of the best rides in the world. And it's got such a long, I mean not such a long, you understand me, Jayden? It's got such a short queue. Well, we've got to do it, whether if it's open. I don't think it's open, no. We'll have to check though. Well, they're going to Wembley Bridge, we'll see you up there if it is open, and if not, we'll continue talking. Up we are, we're going to wait for people to get across, then we're going to run across and bounce as hard as we can. We've never done before, an empty bridge. Look up you, here we go, ready? 3, 2, oh, wait, no, 1, go! Oh! 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 Yeah! Oh! 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 Jane just gave up. Oh! Oh! Here you go! Oh! There we go. That is the Wembley Bridge. And next up, what I'm going to tell you, we're heading towards
Indiana Jones.
Indiana Jones, night ride. Perfect. ride on Indiana Jones, and that ride back there once again was out of this world. So much fun, so enjoyable, and overall the fire effects on that as well. That whole Adventureland is absolutely awesome at night. The only thing is though, is that it is not as good as Frontierland at night. As when we go down the corner now, I think I see why. But just before that, how did you find Indiana Jones? We did twice actually, we did 2 laps. 2 times around, sorry. Oh wait, wait for it. Oh,
They're great.
Oh, very right.
Yeah, it was a great ride. Did twice. The loop is intense, especially at the front. Me and Adam got front second.
Here you go. Yeah, it's good.
That is the best ride of the lot.
Look at that. I wish I could take you on rides, but that, all this is just amazing. I mean, UK has nothing like this. I mean, I don't expect it to be Disney quality, but just get something half decent. I mean, like this stand alone, it's just like, I'll be here every day. We worked out we did over 27,000 steps already today, which is unreal when you think about it. But you don't realise actually the love yourself being here, the whole place, it's just magical. And you can see our boys are starting to really go now, more than it has before. But Adam, how was Indiana Jones? You did it twice.
Well, you know what? That was actually a really solid coaster. Me here was just saying that, you know, at any park like, I don't know, Chester or something, it would. I mean, it'd be the perfect coaster for Chester One Adventures. Of course, back in the UK. I mean, at any park, it would be the best coaster in the world. Even though it would fit for Chester. But here, with the level of theming they have on the ride, it just makes it insane. Also, as well, that loop in the front row on a night ride is pretty intense, and it's not as intense as Tornado's drop at Bakken in Denmark. But you know what? Still pretty intense, so yeah, it's definitely off the ride.
And I was going to ask Hugo, but here you just realised that it's based around a temple, so we're not going to ask him what he thinks. Nevertheless, before he starts getting defensive, what?
I knew it was based around the temple. There was just one bit in the queue line that I missed.
Okay, whatever. No, he said it. Not how he said it.
No. Let me explain. It was the bit where you go up and it's like you're going up the temple in the queue line. Okay, you may have heard it wrong, but what I meant is I only realised that's you going up the temple. I knew the whole ride was themed around the temple. It's in the name.
That's what changed it to you. You didn't say that.
Oh my god.
Anyway, let's go. Final night ride at Disneyland Paris. Very sad to say that. Big Thunder Mountain Railroad. Here we go. Excited?
Yes, I'm very excited.
There you go, our final night ride of our May 2022 Disneyland Paris trip. And wow, what a last ride was that. Big Thunder Mountain, one of the most iconic attractions in the world. My personal favourite Big Thunder Mountain attraction overall. And to experience that, it was absolutely amazing. I mean, literally one of, if not the best rides at the park. And wow, we're walking past the show right now.
I was trying to reply to you.
That was absolutely amazing. But Hugo, how did you find it?
That was such a nice last ride to do.
It was.
I mean, the amount of airtime you get sort of on this ride as well, it's great because it's a really good night ride to do, just because seeing it all lit up. But one thing I noticed, you know when you watch it off ride, there's usually this like sort of train sound that goes past when you go around, but on ride you can't even hear that.
Nah.
So it's not like it's on ride footage, it's sort of just added to like create more scenery.
Honestly, the things they go into, you don't know it's half of it. This park goes into so many little details, but it's absolutely amazing. I'm walking past here now, looking a little bit sad. I mean, like, the show is starting to end, I'm going to be quite quick from walking out. But, wow, I mean, this park at night is no level.
Yeah, I mean, literally, we've been saying this the last few days. Honestly, Disneyland Park at night is, definitely amazing. You know, finish it off with Big Thunder Mountain, right? It's an amazing coaster, and it's good. That is like a good representation of a full package. Yeah? It's a good coaster, good theming. I mean, and awesome sound effects as well. I mean, that chain lift sound is like one of the best like ever created. It's so famous as well.
Especially when the shows they do with fireworks and stuff.
Exactly, and then what was so cool is that we went up into the brake run. There was the fireworks going off. You know, it was a great night. It was great to get back on Big Thunder Mountain.
It was really great to get back onto that ride. And actually, when we were in the queue line for that attraction, we actually noticed that the drones are working. So we're still working on our first trip, which was pretty cool. But hey hey ho, we saw the drones, that was awesome as well. But now it's time to get out to the park before the crowds go. Our last final sight of the Disneyland Park at night. And it's getting a bit, I know you're crying right now.
It is sad.
It is actually really sad, I'm not gonna lie. It is so sad to leave past Mickey's house, past the Storybook store, the final sight you're gonna get of the castle at night till
I'd go to the Star Wars bit, I think.
yeah, I mean, you know,
Pirates of the Caribbean.
look at it, it's just emotional, but hey ho, I'm taking clips, I mean, a little bit too loud, but I'll see you outside. And here we are outside of the park. And actually I've got to the end of the vlog, so I started to end off now at the car park. But today has been amazing. Our third day, our final night time of the trip. And I'm going to start with Adam and Hugo because what's I was doing in the car. But how have you found today?
Yeah, you know, it's been amazing to get back, of course, to both of the parks again. And you know what, I mean, kicking off with Disneyland Park, you know, it's a great park and it's one of, I mean, I know it's very highly rated in the world, but you know what, it should be, it's a great park. And of course tonight we've gone Big Thunder Mountain, which is great. Also, well, we did go on Pier Pan's Flight this morning.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. But you know what, again today...
Overall today, it's been a different day because we also did lots of shows as well. And we do a few more to watch tomorrow.
Yeah, this is something which I want to point out. That we've been quite unlucky at points today, but also our rides have been closed half the time. But this just shows you how you can but this is what I always say, this just shows you how you can have an amazing day, even though we I mean literally half the shows that we went to, and we probably wasted like 3 hours today.
There was definitely lack of staff today as well, because there was like someone like their staff.
Like Tower of Terror wasn't running, running full all 3 towers.
Yeah, exactly. And
it's still been amazing.
And even the jokes like one stuff from the entrance on it. And here you go, today, last night, Disney,
It's a really nice evening today we've had. We've managed to get so much done. And it's nice in a way, because at least we know we're going to be back tomorrow. Maybe not for the full day, but at least we'll still get that little bit more of magic.
And there will be a vlog as well on the channel from tomorrow, as well as the hotel vlog. I'm going to film early tomorrow morning before we do get into the park. And yeah, I mean, today's been amazing. The whole day has been fantastic.
It's nice that we've managed to go to the hotels as well.
Yeah, it was nice, yeah.
Yeah, especially as well like Shy and Santa Fe, they were great to see.
Yeah, and Jayden, how fun today?
Yeah, it was really good. We got to both parks, which is great. Still love Tower of Terror, that's still fun. Annoyingly, Hyperspace Mountain was on today, but
yeah.
Yeah, I wish we watched the fireworks again at some point. But
yeah, I know. It's just
because we had like the worst one of the whole week because we didn't have at all, like nowhere near the amount of fireworks.
No, I know, we have to come back.
Yeah, and the drones ones.
Yeah, but you never know, I think it was sort of, yes there was, on today's one, we just don't know. And guys, a good day?
Oh, awesome day, yeah.
Awesome.
I mean,
Peter Pan's flight was done as well. Boom. But there you go.
Did you say it'll be done tomorrow?
Pardon?
Did you say tomorrow?
I didn't hear that. That is it from over here on theme park Coastin. And of course, I apologise again for my losing voice. Tomorrow I can't imagine being any better. But if you have enjoyed, make sure to like, subscribe and comment down below. But with all that said, there's only one thing left to say. My name is Tom Derrick from theme park Coastin, and I will see you for the next video. Goodbye.